All right, y'all. So you know how you have a no money spent team, right? You've been grinding, you've been playing game, and you know how to use your team. But every single time you get into the game is 99, 99, 99, 99, 99, 98, 98, 99, 90. Like, and you just keep playing these guys squads. You keep playing these people who have clearly paid for their team, people who have clearly spent way more time on the game than you, or like I said, have paid for their team. This is the video for you. All right, y'all, so before we get into this video, I do want to say I appreciate you for clicking on the video, showing support to the channel. If you do like the video, don't forget to hit that like button down below. It does help our channel out a lot, and it does help us grow. All right, so in this video, we're gonna go over 3 tips. These are 3 no money spent tips. These are gonna help you get your team better and help you to win more games. All right, y'all, so the most asked question in the Madden community, it looks like, is how do you make coins on Ultimate Team? How do you get coins, all of that? So that's what we're gonna talk about. I'm gonna get into that first. Now, the first way that you can make coins, or the first way we're going to talk about making coins, is through head-to-head season games. Now, if you play these season games, you know that you don't get a lot of coins for actually winning the games. You don't get a lot of coins when you finish one game, but that's not what we're getting into. We're going to get into winning the Super Bowl. If you can win yourself a Super Bowl, you're going to get, I don't remember like exactly what you get per division or per rank. Like, I don't know if you're in Legend what you get, if you're MVP what you get, like that, but I do know that when you win, you get a lot of coins, you get packs, you get quick sales, you get trophies. So if you can win yourself a Super Bowl and you can actually play these games smart and win yourself a Super Bowl, then you can get definitely a lot of coins, like a lot more coins than you would think if you can win yourself a Super Bowl. So that's one way that you can start to get yourself coins, playing these head-to-head season games and actually taking them serious as if it were weekend league. And when you're taking them serious like weekend league, to win those games, get yourself a Super Bowl, and that's gonna be a lot of coins right there. All right, so the second tip that we're actually gonna get into this video, no money spent tip, is we're gonna talk about adding chemistries to your players. Now, if you see these blue numbers and you wonder why people have blue numbers when you see T.Y. Hilton, for example, it's because I have this chemistry on him called play fake. Now, play fake is not the only chemistry that's going to give you these blue numbers. It's not the only chemistry that's going to give you a boost. But if you look over here at my attributes, you see how his short route running is +4, his medium route running is +4, his catching is +4, his awareness is +2. Like, all of these things are getting boost because of my chemistry. Now, that's why his overall goes up more. Now, you need to add these chemistries to everybody on your offense, whether they play, whether they see the field, whether they sit on the bench, whether they are low overall, high. You need to put it on everybody because you want to get that up to 50 out of 50. Now, you see over here on the side, I have play fake 54 out of 50 total, which means that I'm at 50 out of 50. That's as max as they can go. So every time you buy a player, you need to put chemistries on them. Every single time, whether you power them up or not, you need to put a chemistry on them so that it can boost your team overall. Now, those boosts that you've seen, those come with every single receiver. So every time I put it on somebody, they're going to also get those boosts. You see, he gets +4 short, +4 medium, +4 catching. That's for all of my receivers. So you're going to want to put play fake or go deep or whatever you decide to do. I use play fake and I use go deep. I use play fake and I use lockdown on defense. Now, it's the same thing on defense. You're going to want to put lockdown on all your people. Now, that's going to boost lockdown. I feel like is obviously the best one to me. Just use Dion as an example. You see he has 99 press. I'm at 99 play rec, 99 man, 99 zone. You see these plus attributes, like these are really going to help your game. These are really going to improve your team. And I really think that you need to do your very best to get 50 out of 50 on both of these. Okay, so the second, well, I mean, it is still the same tip, but it goes into building your team. When you buy yourself a player, right? Like, let's say you just got, okay, like I just got Joey Bosa down here and you see he's not powered up or anything. When you get a player, make it your responsibility to power them up. You don't want a whole team full of just base players. Now, their overall can be good, but for some reason in Madden, they play totally different. Totally different. So you need to get you a player and you need to power them up when you get it. If you can see all of these purples, that means that they're powered up. That means that they're powered up. So all of these purple cards are powered up. These are going to be cards. Now, it is expensive. It costs training. It costs coins. It costs, you have to buy cards sometimes, but I'm telling you, it's worth it. Take my word for it. If you have a card that has a power up, when you buy the card, please power it. All right, now another thing that you can do is you can run a theme team. So you can pick your favorite team and you can do like kind of like with the play fake 50 out of 50 or the lockdown 50 out of 50. You can do, let's say, San Francisco 50 out of 50. You can get all San Francisco players and just like, let me go, I didn't mean to go back, but like if you know how when I put the play fake on there, when I went down there, you can actually put a team chemistry on there. So you see how right here, he has team chemistry. So I would be able to click this if he was powered up. I would be able to click that and put that chemistry on him. And then everybody on my team would play for the, I would have 50 out of 50 people on my team that played for the San Francisco 49ers. So you see how I can click this one and then I would click Bills, but that's the only one he plays for. So that's why. So he can go to any team they've ever played for. So you can build your favorite team full of superstars in Madden Ultimate Team. So that's called a theme team. So you can run a theme team. Another thing I wanted to say was to put shaker and sprinter or brawler, whatever you decide, the physical chemistry is right here. So when you want to do these cost a lot more. That's why I haven't done them yet. And I'm kind of telling you to do something that I haven't done yet, but these are definitely worth it. Like these give you boost of speed and things that you're definitely going to do that you're going to want on your team. So if you can do these physical chemistries and you can get yourself a theme team, you'll be really good. All right, so this last one is kind of just me talking to you, but I'll leave the screen on just so you guys can see something. So on this last one, you're going to want to be cautious. Now, this is something that is hard for a lot of people, and this is why a lot of people can't keep a lot of coins. Now, when I'm telling you to be cautious, you want to be cautious of your coin stack. You don't want your coin, you need to have a number set in your head. Okay, let's say I say 250,000. If I don't want my coin stack to go under 250,000 at no point, cool. There's a brand new card I want to come out right now, and I only have 300,000 and he costs 250,000. Okay, technically I do have 300,000, but you do not spend it because you're only going to have 50,000 left. You need to know that you're going to have at least 250,000 or whatever number you set in your stack at all times, no matter what. That's really hard for a lot of people to do. So that means if you know that your card that's coming out is going to be 250,000, or you know it's 250,000, you need to grind. You need to get up to 500,000. You feel me? You need to get up to 700,000. You need to get up to 1 million. You need to get in the habit of saving. It's just like real life. Like if you can save your money and you can wait, then you can buy anything rather than living paycheck to paycheck and just buying something as soon as it comes out because you just want to be the first one with it. Like I understand you want your team to be better, but you need to keep your coin stack high. Now this is the pot calling kettle black because at the beginning of the video I had less than 200,000 coins, and that's never the case. But there's a reason that I have that. Now I have that because I'm kind of working the auction house. I have this free pack right here. I can sell one of these cards. These are all 96 overall cards. I just don't know which one to pick yet. I'm trying to see if the prices are going to go up and down, but I can sell one of these 96 overall cards and I can make over 300,000 coins from that. And the card that I bought that Joey Bosa just to see if I was liking him or not. And if I don't like him, I can sell him for another 300K, so that I'm already at 600K just off those two moves. And I do have still 270K right here, 260K, however you want to say. So as long as you have a plan and you know what you're doing, your coin stack should never be low. Don't ever let your coin stack get low, and it'll change your whole everything. I'm telling you, don't let your coin stack get low. All right, so another thing that you can do to save yourself from coins is you need to snipe on every single purchase. Every time you are going to buy a card, do some research. So let's say the Joey Bosa that I was going to buy. When I go in there the first day, it's at 300K even. Okay, cool. Now I'm gonna go in there again in 30 minutes and see what it's at. It might be at 325. Okay, so 300 was a good price. Then I'm going there again in 30 more minutes, or maybe an hour, or maybe the next day, and it's at 284. Oh, okay, so it does drop down. Let me see how far it can drop. Now, if it drops drastically, you need to hop on it because it's probably not. After you keep looking at it, you're gonna see what it's usually at, what it's around. So you'll know when you need to get it. So you need to do that with pretty much every card. You have to be smart with all your purchases. You have to be cautious with all your purchases. So even though you have 500K and it only costs 250K and you're still gonna have 250K back left in your coin stack, if you can get the card for 230K instead of 250K, those 20,000 coins, if you can get the card for 245K instead of 250K, that 5,000 coin difference in your stack is going to make such a big difference because you're always making purchases. You feel me? You're always making purchases. So you're always going to be saving 5,000 here, 7,000 here, 10,000 here, 4,000 here, 3,000 here. And it's going to add up. I'm telling you, those numbers will add up. So you need to get the best price for the best card that you have, that you want. And the last thing that we're going to talk about in this video, I'm actually going to say that don't buy cards just because they have a good name. Like, if you really like Randy Moss, like, I understand that. Like, okay, I really like Randy Moss. I've always liked him since I was a child. Like, so I really want him on my team. That's a must have. Okay, cool. I get that. But just because Dalvin Cook comes out, just because Bo Jackson comes out, doesn't mean you have to get them. If you already have an abundance of running backs, that doesn't mean you have to get them. If you already, just because their overall is high doesn't mean you have to get them. If your running game is good and everything that's working for you is good, then stick with what you're doing. Don't fix something that isn't broken. You know what I'm saying? So like, when I look to upgrade my team, if I say, okay, I'm finna buy me a new player, do I have to get a receiver? Like, okay, I really like receivers and I really want Santana Moss. I'll use him for example. But technically, I don't need receivers. I have receivers that are working fine for me. I need to figure out what, and when I'm in my games, weekend league, seasons, whatever, when I'm playing and I'm losing, why am I losing? Is it my offensive line? Are they not blocking hard enough? Are they not holding the blocks long enough? Do I need to upgrade my offensive line? Can my run game not get off? Are my receivers not getting open? Am I getting burnt on defense from my corners? Are my corners getting tired all the time? Is my defensive line not getting enough pressure on the quarterback? Like, you have to pay attention to all of these things so that way you can upgrade what you need and not just upgrade off names or just off hype. You want to upgrade what you need. Your team is different from my team, is different from his team, is different from his team. You need to upgrade your team, figure out what your team needs, and you'll be okay. All right, y'all, so that's gonna do it for this video. These are the 3 tips that I use every day in my Madden. Well, not every day, but these are the tips that I use when I play Madden to help me out, to keep my team high, to keep me on my P's and Q's. I hope you learned something. I hope I was able to teach you something. If you did learn something, you liked the video, don't forget to hit that like button down below. Sub to the channel if you want to see more Madden 21 Ultimate Team content. I post 2 times a week. My name is Jay, and that's a wrap.